Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everybody, checking in PCLN NVDA TSLA NFLX CMG daily weekly. So PCLN, very bullish recovery. We saw the further consolidation. We were looking at 1900 support. We bounced just around 1904. Bulls bought the dip in a very significant manner. This was very brief consolidation. This essentially just cooled off the hourly RSI, which is maybe all the bulls need here. If the market bulls show up tomorrow and we're watching that tight pattern on SPY, make sure and check out those SPY videos. If you are trading any name, you want to be watching what SPY is doing because SPY is close to a bull or bear break. We're getting very, very tight. If it is a bull break, we're going to be looking for PCLN to head up to 1950 and potentially 2000, depending on whether or not S&P 500 hits a new all-time high. Which, if it does break bullish from its current tight pattern, we will be looking for that to happen. So the bulls remaining in full control. We have the next resistance. If we get a new all-time high this week, we're going to be looking at the upper Bollinger Band on the weekly time frame at about 1946. That will be a resistance level we're watching. NVDA on the daily time frame, bulls are continuing strong, so we do not have a bearish reversal candlestick yet. We are scouting for a lower high compared to 161.74, and we are looking after 5 green days for some weakness. Earlier this morning, first thing, we saw a consolidation pullback. We bounced right off the hourly 20-period moving average support, and then we saw continuation for the bulls. So losing the hourly 20-period will be signal number 1 I look for, and then looking for a bearish reversal candlestick on the daily time frame would be the second signal that I look for. But as of right now, the bulls are still in full control. Closes at the high of the day 2 days in a row, and definitely seeing some correlation with the tech sector, even though the semiconductors aren't necessarily in the tech sector. We are looking at, they definitely trade hand in hand at points. So NVDA on the weekly time frame, perfect continuation after a bull flag of consolidation on the weekly time frame, and we're following through with the bulls buying the dip that past week. So very strong so far. We have 3 trading days left to go. If we do see some profit taking, this candlestick will not look as strong, but it all remains to be seen. And again, that hourly 20 period is a good guide. So Tesla, our oversold bounce is underway, bouncing off the 100-day moving average 3 days in a row and seeing a strong close. Today, the bull signals were breaking the high of yesterday, first thing, and then breaking the high of, before we start filling this gap, that's 320.79, and then our next target was 326.33. So we hit that target pretty quickly, and then after a bunch of consolidation, the bulls showed up end of day and closed at the high of the day. We know the bulls are really, or actually, the bulls and the bears are really good at closing at the highs and at the lows. Really, look at this 3-month chart, and the amount of times that we close at the high of the day or the low of the day is very significant. So here we are at the high, and we're looking for continuation tomorrow on this oversold bounce. Keeping in mind, we are looking for a lower high to be set on this bounce, but not just yet. So we're going to be watching 8-period exponential resistance. The 50-day moving average is going to be just under 440. Make that 340. And we will be scouting, same thing. We need to see a loss of some hourly moving average supports. We need to see a bearish reversal candlestick on the daily time frame to indicate that the bulls have tired themselves out on this bounce and a lower high is going to be set. So same scenario with NVDA and Tesla, though Tesla is likely to see a more bearish reaction because NVDA is in a really strong daily trend overall, whereas Tesla, after this significant pullback, not so much. The bears will be looking to re-enter on a opportunity of weakness. Netflix, same story. We're looking for another lower high. The resistance is 159.97. The bulls are still in control. We've seen a very significant bounce over the past 4 days. We've gone from 144 up to 155 essentially, and we're looking for a bearish reversal candlestick and a loss of the 20-period hourly moving average support. I'm not looking to continue the downtrend once we see these lower highs. I'm looking to set a lower high, pull back, set a higher low, and then watch the range tighten a bit as we head into next week. So looking out further for what's going to happen with regards to the tightening pattern. But first things first, looking for this lower high because I am doubting that the bulls will have momentum to be able to come right off the low and break this lower high pattern without consolidating and forming a higher low in the meantime beforehand. So a bullish reversal candlestick last week. The bulls are trying to get over middle Bollinger Band and exponential moving average resistance this week and confirm that candlestick. And the resistance level is just under 160 to be watching. CMG, another leg to the downside. We saw the week close at the low of the day. We only had support here at 406.33. As soon as we lost that level of support today, the bears took back over. 400 psychological support broke, and we had a short-term oversold bounce in the middle of the day, but it did not hold at all, and we are now with an RSI on the daily of 22. The bears are in absolute full control. And the bulls are going to prove nothing until we get over these exponential daily resistances. The weekly time frame for CMG, another leg to the downside, must hold 394.19, or we ruin this uptrend that we've set on this oversold bounce. It actually wasn't an oversold bounce, but it was a trend change on the weekly time frame, and we will ruin that uptrend on this bounce if we lose 394.19 support. So that's a key level that is going to be tested tomorrow, and as of right now, the bulls look like they are struggling to hold it, and the bears very easily could push through here. So tomorrow's a pretty important day with regard to that support level. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow, and I love you.